Oh, my Uber's here.
Get in.
A few inches later.
All right, we're here.
Oh, we are?
Yep.
All right, so how much do it owe?
All of it.
3,000?
Yeah, 3,000.
All right, here you go.
Thanks.
Yeah, no problem. That's just pocket change to me. Okay, yeah, actually, you can have a little more.
All right. Oh,
For a tip,
okay
you know?
then. Thank you.
All right, see ya. Hi, everybody! It's me.
And me.
Majira. No.
Ow.
No cats allowed on this channel.
Then why'd you? Fine. Bye.
Wait, no, come back. I need you for content.
Okay, I'm here.
We're here. Oh, this is 12. I didn't even
Hello.
introduce you.
Exactly. Why am I even here? Hi.
Hi, 12.
Hi. I'm a number and a cat
You are a number and a cat.
at the same time.
You're like a lot of things. You're a number, you're a cat, and you're an ex-Lyft driver.
Yeah.
Whoa. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. Segue.
That was a segue.
So we're doing a little video about how we met, and I feel like we have kind of a weird story. We met because you were my Uber driver.
I know. Well, here's the tea though.
Wait, hang on. T.
I didn't like driving for Uber all that much. Lyft was better.
T.
They're gonna come for me now.
We met back in 2016. I was flying down to Orlando, and I was like a little boy. How old was I in 2016? I was probably like 19.
How old are you now?
23.
So that was like 3 years ago. So you were like 19, 20.
But it was before I turned 20.
Oh, okay.
So I was 19. I was still a little boy. I didn't know how to do anything.
All the 19-year-olds are just gonna come for you.
Sorry. You know, when I got out of high school, I was like, I'm an adult now. But now when I look back, I was like, wow, I was like still a kid, and I'm like still kind of a kid. You know what I mean?
Who grows up?
Like, I'm gonna hit 40 and be like, wow, when I was 23, like I was still little. Anyway, I'm going on a tangent. So basically, this is 12.
Hello.
We met because I was going to Orlando for Playlist Live in 2016, which is like a big YouTube convention. It's pretty cool. It was really fun. There's a giant pool. It's at this huge hotel. What was it called again?
It's the Marriott World Center in Orlando.
It's huge, megaplex. Please move there. It's epic. My problem was that I was too scared to Uber from the airport because I was a little wimp, and I was afraid something was going to happen. But I have a reason why I was scared. I had only done Uber one time before this, and it was at FWA. I was trying to get an Uber from the hotel to the airport. This guy took my Uber request or whatever. He couldn't find me, so he called me, and he wasn't speaking English to me. Like, he was speaking a different language, and I was like, hey, like, I just speak English, and he hung up. Canceled on me.
Rideshare drivers can be hit or miss.
They canceled on me, and I was like, well, I don't know how to get to the airport. But luckily, I found out about like the MARTA, and like you can take the train station from the hotel right to the airport. So I figured all that out. So I still, got to the airport, and it was probably significantly cheaper than taking an Uber. But the point is, I didn't know how to get from the airport to the hotel when I got to Orlando. Since I had this really bad Uber experience, I was afraid to do it again. Like 3 or 4 days before the trip, I DM'd a friend down in Orlando that I knew, and I was like, hey, is there like a bus or like something I can do? Like, I don't really want to take an Uber. He was like, oh wait, I actually know an Uber driver.
Who happens to be from Orlando.
Who happens to live in Orlando. Who happens to be a furry. Who might be able to like hook you up. I guess the story is like kind of clickbait because I didn't like technically get you from the app.
It wasn't like serendipity. It was arranged, but it was still like a Lyft drive.
Yeah, that's true. It was still like a Lyft. You gave me a lift.
I gave you a lift. I lifted, bro.
Yeah, you lifted.
I lifted, bro.
You lift, bro. My friend from Orlando was like, yeah, my friend 12 is between jobs, so he's like working for Lyft now. Here's his telegram. So I telegrammed you. Do you know what the first thing I ever said to you was?
Hello?
Close.
Oh, okay.
I said hi with like 4 or 5 eyes.
Oh, okay.
And then you replied and said, hey, and you had like the scared emoji.
What? Why?
You sent me the scared emoji.
I don't remember this at all. Why was I scared?
I don't know.
I don't think I was afraid of you. I was probably just surprised. I was like, yeah, I know who you are. Why are you messaging me though?
We arranged this like thing where I was going to pay you $35 to drive me from the airport to the hotel. Mm-hmm. Which was more than double the fare of what it would have been if I got a Lyft.
I know.
Because I was like, oh, he's between jobs. Like, I want to support this guy even though I just started talking to him, you know, an hour
He
ago.
helped me out. He helped me out.
So we helped each other out.
We
Because you
did.
drove me and I paid you double.
At the time, I was between jobs, and the thing about driving Lyft at the time, I hear it's a lot better, but driving Lyft at the time in Orlando's like super spread out. It takes forever to get anywhere. Like regularly, it'll take maybe half an hour to go to a friend's house or whatever in Orlando. And that's fine and all, but when you're doing rideshare, that's like a lot of time where you're looking for rides and stuff, and so it was really hard to make money. That was actually a very helpful thing, and I was all like, no, you don't have to pay me, and you were like, yeah, but I'm going to, so you saved me. What are you doing?
I was trying to drink this while you were talking.
Okay.
And then the tongue got shoved into my mouth.
Okay.
So I had to pull it out.
I just looked over and you're just like pulling your tongue out. I'm like, what? What's happening?
I'm just trying to drink my monster, okay? That's a
Alright.
Kyle thing.
See, look at me. I'm not ruining the magic.
What do you have against poodlers? Huh?
I don't know.
Huh? Huh? You hater?
I like golden retrievers myself. But, you know.
Anyway, so back to the story. 4 days later, April 21st, 2016. I have a Spirit flight.
Ew.
Because I was so humble. I had to fly Spirit.
I know. It's okay. It's okay. It's over now. It was a long time ago. It's in the past. And we can move on to better days.
I have another Spirit flight booked in January.
Okay, I can't help you with that one.
I'm just so humbled. Anyway, so it was on Spirit. I got in at like 10 a.m. and waited for all my friends. Because I was going with a bunch of YouTube friends. Like from LA and Philadelphia. They're all flying into Orlando. You were going to drive all of us to the hotel.
Yeah.
So once we all got together, we go outside and we look for you.
It was like early too. Like
It was 10 a.m.
it was 10 a.m.
Yeah, it was 10 a.m.
Are you sure?
Yes. Let me pull up the screenshots.
Oh, okay. He has receipts.
I went through and I did research and I found like all these photos from 2016. You were like, you're just outside baggage claim. And I was like, we're lost.
Oh yeah, you were lost. I had to like find you.
And then you told me to take a picture of where we were, and we were on like departures instead of arrivals because we're idiots. Here's why we were on departure. Okay, I have a reason. Okay.
Okay. This I haven't heard before. So.
Reason. I didn't check a bag. I just had a backpack. So I had gone downstairs to the food court, which is where the departures is. You know what I'm talking about?
No, I know where the food court is, but you should have gone downstairs. But as you go downstairs, the exit should be like immediately in front of you.
Well,
like,
I went to the food court and I
the food
walked
court
outside.
wasn't downstairs at all. The food court was still upstairs.
Well, then wherever the food court is, that's where I went outside.
Okay.
Which is, I guess, the wrong place.
Yes. I can't drive to the food court to come get you.
Well, I know you can't go to the food court. I was like, I'm sorry that we're in the wrong spot. And you were like, it's okay. That's what cars are for.
It sounds like something I'd
That
say.
was your words. They pick us up, and it was really awkward. The whole car ride.
It was, because like we talked on Telegram a bit, right? And
Yeah.
we chatted, and he seemed pretty cool. I found you at the airport, and your friends are not furries, right?
Yeah, they're not furries.
So these are like not furry friends, but I know he's a furry. I'm driving the car, and just no one's saying anything. Like the whole time, no one said a word, and I'm just like, he's a furry. Like, should I say something? It's because like I'm an expert Lyft driver at that point, so I know people don't want me to say anything while I'm driving. I don't know. I got him to the World Center Marriott, which I'd never been to. I was like, whoa, this place is cool. And I dropped him off, and then he just went and did his thing, I guess.
You tried once to start a conversation. We had a mutual friend, and you referred to them as their actual first name instead of their persona. And I didn't know what their first name was. So I didn't know who you were talking about.
Okay.
And I was like, wait, what? And I knew you did that because my friends weren't furries. I mean, they knew I was a furry. It didn't matter. Back in 2016, I was still really awkward about that stuff. Now I don't even care. Like, all my non-furry friends, like, call you 12. And like, you know what I mean?
I know,
Like,
that's so strange. Like, I live with furries, and furries like such a part of my life. I'm not even used to hearing my real name anymore. Like, someone will call me by my real name, and I'll be like, what? like
who's that?
Who's that? It's crazy. Like, all his non-furry friends call me 12.
The weekend goes by. You were going to take me back to the airport, but our flights were super early
Yes.
on Spirit.
It's okay.
At least it's not Frontier.
I mean, I haven't been on Spirit. I've been on Frontier. Frontier is basically like a city bus that flies.
Flying Spirit, and like you had to come pick me up,
Yeah.
And I asked you to be there at like 5:45, and you texted me at let me get the exact time because I took a screenshot of it before we filmed this video. I scrolled all the way back to our first messages and
you did some work.
I found all this stuff. You texted me at 5:34 a.m., which is 11 minutes before you were supposed to be there. You said, my cats decided to be cats and knock my orange juice over. I'm slightly behind.
Slightly, yeah.
And I was like, oh no, we're gonna be late.
I felt so bad. I was like embarrassed because I had 2 cats at the time. I was like getting ready to go and I was dressed and I was like, let me get like an English muffin and some orange juice because I was gonna take them to the airport, but then I was gonna keep driving, so I wasn't gonna get like time to sit and eat. I was like, let me get something. Ate my English muffin, it was delicious, had some orange juice, and so my cats were not like allowed on the furniture, but one of them I guess got bored and decided they wanted my attention, and so he jumps up onto the table. And the moment he jumps up onto the table, I guess he didn't see the orange juice, which is why he's not allowed on the table. And he just knocked it over like onto me and onto the chair and onto the carpet and onto everything. Orange juice does stain and it doesn't smell good as it gets older. So I was like, okay, so this needs to be cleaned right now. I was terrified that my new friend I was going to cause to miss his lovely spirit flight.
Maybe that would have been a blessing. But yeah, you got there at like, I think 6:20. And
what time was your flight?
7:55.
Okay.
That was the first flight because we all had different times, but the first flight of my friends was at 7:55. But like he still made it, so it didn't matter. Anyway, so when we drove back, I didn't say anything again because I was really awkward.
Completely silent. Completely silent car trip.
Also, to be fair, we were just done with the convention and we woke up at like 5 in the morning to go to a flight. Like I was probably tired. I was definitely like an INFP at the time. You know? I'm a little bit more of an ENFP now, but like I was like.
Are people gonna know what you're talking about?
I don't know, but hopefully.
I am also an ENFP.
Oh my god, twin! I go home and we like talk sometimes.
We didn't talk much, but we started talking about like Taco Bell.
That's where our friendship really started.
Yeah, because I'm a vegetarian, and if you're a vegetarian and you have trouble with fast food, go to Taco Bell because at Taco Bell you can literally eat anything. All you have to do is tell them to sub beans. So they'll take the beef out and put like refried beans or black beans or something in instead. And so I told that to him, and we've been like friends ever since.
I distinctly remember like I went to Taco Bell and I got the food and I was eating it, and then like I pulled out my phone and I sent you an audio message.
Yeah.
Just talking about it, and I was like, this is changing everything. God, thank you for telling me about this.
And we like created a persona called Crunchwrap or something like that.
Oh my god, I forgot about that.
You forgot about Crunchwrap.
We should get a Crunchwrap fursuit. Maybe Kiwi can make it.
Kiwi can make a Crunchwrap.
We can pay him in Taco Bell.
Yes.
Oh my god. Kiwi, if you're watching this, like, let me know if that offer is good.
Taco Bell for a year.
Free Taco Bell for a year.
Yep.
You know, maybe not. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. Maybe I'll just pay him. So that's like how we became friends, and that's how my Lyft's, Uber's, whatever driver was a furry.
Yeah, and this is a good boy. This guy's like one of my best friends. The first time I wore a fursuit was in Taru.
Come on, man. Be a man. You can do it. There you go.
He gave me like my first fursuit experience. I'm literally at his house right now, and he is like the best boy.
Oh, you're the only good cat.
You're not wrong.
We interrupt this program for an important news announcement.
Hey, 12.
Yes.
Do you get lonely when you're sleeping?
Sometimes.
Well, I have the solution.
What should I do about this problem?
Get yourself a Madeira pillow! And then you can always cuddle me even when I'm not around.
It just needs to be full of pillows. Pillows not included.
Yeah, pillows not included, but I probably should have stuffed it before I made this advert. Now that I think about it.
You can cuddle flat Madeira.
Yeah, if you want, you can hang it from a wall. Like, there's so many things you can do with it.
So versatile.
Wow.
So many uses.
If you want to get one, it's in the link in the description. Wow.
Mind blown.
Oh my god. It has nice maw and it has nice paws. Something for maw and paw lovers. The Madeira Docky. 12's getting one.
I am. Wait, I am?
Yeah.
Yes, I am.
Yes.
I am.
Yes, he is.
Uh-huh.
Yes.